What is up, comrades, and welcome back to more Doki Doki Within, the mod that just keeps on giving. Now, this is part 5, and if you missed any other previous parts, click on that card on the top right, or the first link in the description down below. It'll take you to the entire playlist. But I'm not gonna waste y'all's time with introduction of, like, recapping everything that happened in the previous part, because we have so much to get through. Oh my gosh. It's like this is like when I say this is the mod that keeps on giving, it really is. I don't know how much longer the end of Act 1 is, but oh my gosh, this mod is gonna drive me insane. Just get back to it. Monika, take us away. I come up to the familiar view of my house. All the way there, I've been humming a little tune to myself. It's a tune I wrote back in the second year because I'm a musician. I think I still have the lyrics I wrote for it. Well, the ones I finished anyway. I approached the door and opened it. Normally, I would have unlocked it, but Mum's got a day off today. Oh, I'm British, wet. Oh, hey! It's the Blue Skies house, bro. I shut the door behind me and take off my shoes. I call out, Mum, I'm home. Welcome home, sweetie. Oh, more voices. I head towards the living room. I sit on the couch and let my bag slump next to me. I look towards the window, a thoughtful yet happy smile forming across my lips. Usually, Sunday's the one day of the week where I can somewhat afford to laze after a stressful week. It doesn't take long to notice my chipper mood. Someone seems happy. Huh? All I'm saying is, Mommy Monika over here looking a bit fine. That's all I'ma say. You know, I may have to use my degree in Zach Wilson fucking MILF hunting to put it to actual good use on your mother, Monika. I snap my head back to Mum's eye level, slightly surprised. You just seem like you were daydreaming. Haven't seen you do that for a while now. You got something on your mind? Or somebody, perhaps? My heart skips a beat momentarily. I gently scratch at the back of my neck and nervously laugh. Well, alright, time to take a shot. Said the word gently. Yeah, I lost a little bit on the floor there. Yeah, whatever. Cheers, comrades. That's one down. It's nothing, really. Just got the festival on my mind. Even the densest person alive would be able to call my bluff. Mum only chuckles. Your smile says otherwise, hon. I look away from Mum and cover my face with my hands. More so to hide the fact that I started to blush. Mums always had a habit of reading people's minds. She's right about 85% of the time, because I've literally counted it. This time certainly counts as part of that 85%. After realizing my reaction is definitely more of a giveaway than anything, I slide my hands down from my face and rest them on my lap. Mum looks at me quizzically. I take a deep breath as my eyes dart towards her. You wouldn't happen to remember me mentioning someone called Comrade, would you? Imagine just walking up to your mum and be like, yeah, it's like, you remember that dude Comrade, right? God, that sounded so much better in my head. Mum thinks for a moment until something seems to click. Ah, I remember him. Well, how much you went on about him last year anyway. Mum laughs playfully at my expense. Surely I didn't mention him that much. I smirk and roll my eyes. To be honest, I always thought he was your boyfriend. Mum! My face must be riper than a tomato at this point. I breathe to a point where I can think straight again. Anyway, I'm going to be going over to his place on Sunday to sort some stuff out for the festival. Ah, okay. A slightly mischievous smirk then forms across her lips. Although, are you really working on festival prep? Or is it just some elaborate scheme to hook up with your secret lover? Damn it, Mum! First Natsuki, now you. Like, bruh, why am I even worrying about this? I find myself hiding behind my hands again. Relax, Monika, I'm only teasing you. I'll lower my hands so that my eyes are uncovered. I'm not even trying to mask the open smile I got. Like, I do like him. It's just... I throw my head back in a mix of mild frustration and sheer embarrassment. Christ, why is this so awkward? I look bound to Mum as she gets up and walks towards me. She gently rests a hand on my Alright. Let's go. Make sure not to spill any this time. Alright. Shot number 2. Cheers, comrades. Ah. I know I'm probably not the best person for asking for relationship advice. Like, I'm still with your father, for God's sake. But I do think you should at least ask him. Doesn't it hurt to ask, you know? I mean, not necessarily. For all know, he could be thinking the same thing. Bro, nah, screw you, Monika. I'm going after your mommy milkers. Either that, or I need to ease it with the romance novels. I might do. Just gotta find the right time. Just as I say that, I turn as my ears pick up on the sound of a car pulling up on the driveway. That can only mean one thing. I look back to Mum, and her expression mirrors my own. I grab my bag and speak rather hushed and hurriedly. I'll see you at dinner. Mum! Nods before I turn and head upstairs. I practically bolt upstairs, only catching a brief glimpse of Dad. If you heard about my plans, I know exactly how he'd react. Oh, does she have Dadsuki kind of dad, bro? Just comically evil. I would really hate to cancel on Comrade. Hell, regardless of whether we were taking part in the festival, I'd still go to see him. As soon as I get to my room, I take my blazer off and hang it on the back of the door. I then head to my bed and fall back onto it. Exhaling, my mind drifts towards Sunday. Despite my excitement, I am admittedly nervous. Who knows? You forgot the what? I could keep quiet and come off as incredibly awkward, or I could confess and wreck a friendship I've only just restarted. Yet, the more I think of it, the more my doubts start to fade. After all, Comrade was the one that said he wanted to work with me, just like he did back his second year. I mean, for God's sake, he turns as red as a tomato anytime he even sees me. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he's fallen head over heels for me. He's just massively simping. Not to mention the way he looks at and how happy he seems when we're together. I smile sheepishly to myself and close my eyes, my mind repeating all the thoughts I've had since I met him. I've decided. When the time is right on Sunday, I'll confess. Whether he feels the same way or not, part of me just wants him to know. I feel my chest tighten. Oh god, I'm having a heart attack! You ought to know by now! And I place my hand gently on my chest and take an audible deep breath. That's another shot. Man. They're really going at it with the shots today. And what? Dude, how far are we in this today? We're about 10 minutes in. Oh god. Alright. Cheers, comrades. Ah. My eyes then shoot open as I hear my phone's message tone go off. I get up from my bed and go to fetch my phone from my blazer pocket. I turn the screen on and sure enough, it's a text from Comrade. You can do this, Monika. I say to myself. You can do this. I can do this. And it's already Sunday. Transition. I wake up early to make sure I have enough time to wash and clean up before Monika gets here. I look at the clock on my phone. It's just gone 5. Definitely got time. I get up and immediately head to the bathroom. Water seems a bit cooler this morning. For the duration of my shower, my thoughts are dominated with everything that could happen. What's Monika gonna be like outside of school? Are we going to make a good team? I ask myself those questions and more over and over again. I also think over my feelings. Should I? Nah, that'd be stupid. I grumble out loud to myself. Yeah, it does kinda seem like it'd be a dumb thing to do. But the more I think over it, maybe I could ask. When the time's right. I confirm to myself. After a couple more minutes, I turn the shower off and get out to dry myself. As for clothes, I don't really have much of a selection to go for, so I just pick out some black jeans and a white shirt. Damn, sounds like my wardrobe. I look like I'd be the side character of my own anime, not gonna lie. Bird! Bird! Mine's a bird! After making sure my hair doesn't look like another mess, I down for a quick breakfast. Looking at the clock, I notice that it's just past 6 now. I don't remember being in the shower for that long. Regardless of that, I know I still have a good while before Monika gets here. She said she'll be around by 10. What? You got up at 6 like, bro, you're already doing all this before 6 o'clock and she ain't even supposed to be here till 10. What the fuck are you doing with your life? See, this is simping to the 10th degree, bro. Ain't no way. I'd say that it's way too early to be up on a Sunday, but I can't really say anything now, can I? We ended up texting more than I thought we would. Obviously, the big topic was the festival. It's honestly pretty cute how prepped for it she is. Aside from that, we ended up gushing over, surprisingly enough, synthesizers! Yes! Because you're musicians! Of course! It's the only thing you can bond over. I never took her as the kind of person to be into the electronic side of things, but I'm sure as hell not complaining. Still slightly nervous about her coming over. Who am I kidding? I'm nervous as fuck. Bird! Bird! Just shy of 4 hours later. The sound of my doorbell catches my attention. Ding dong. Since you were too lazy to put the sound in, I did it for you. I get up and quickly glance at my phone. 9:48 a.m. I make my way to the door and open it. Could it be? Hey, comrade, Monika Micro, quit. Monika beams at me. Hey, Monica, what's up? I smile back at her, trying hard to contain a blush. She looks stunning. I take a minute to compose myself. Coming in? Of course. I move to the side to give Monica enough space to enter. Once inside, Monica makes herself cozy on the couch and sets her bag down next to her. Before I get the printer, you want anything to drink? You sure? I'm already making you put up with me. It's really the least I can do since I'm just a complete bird! You making it sound like I don't want to be here, comrade. Granted, I'm still surprised you wanted to help me, since I literally had no work to do, but I'm not complaining. She pauses for a moment. Besides, it's not that I'm putting up with you. I do want to be here. Monica's voice trails off rather shyly. It's like she wants to say something, but she's having trouble getting it out. It's fine, Monica. Anyways, about that drink. Is coffee fine with you, since that's all we drink apparently? That'd be perfect, thanks, of course. May I make it pumpkin spice for your basic white ass? That seems to lift her spirit. I then proceed to make my way to the kitchen. It isn't too long till I've finished up our drinks. As I leave them on the counter, I glance over at Monica. She's prepping the files for the pamphlets. I call over to her. Coffee's ready! I'll just get the printer. Thanks. Comrade. I quickly rush upstairs. After some digging in my closet, I finally find the relatively dusty machine. I start to dust it off with a dirty towel, all the while hoping the damn thing still works. I've not used it since second year, and even then, it didn't see frequent use. I'm certain there's still ink in there from before. As I go to carry the printer downstairs, my ears are introduced to an unusually frustrated Monica. Damn it! I leave the printer on my bed and quickly head downstairs. What's the problem? Hey, you better not be destroying my living room. Problems, more like. Bloody thing froze on me. Then it died. And to top it off, I forgot my charger. Judging by her tone, she's trying to put a more lighthearted spin on her situation. Run no shit, Sherlock. Her expression, however, tells an entirely different story. Taking a sip of my coffee, a thought pops into my head. If we got the files backed up on the USB, we could easily print them upstairs. Monica giggles. This isn't some ploy to get me into your bedroom, is it, comrade? Yes, it is. My face once again goes cock-a-demon red. No, it's not. Nah, I would never do such a thing. Aside from Natsuki's comment the other day about me and Monica making club members, I don't think I've ever been this embarrassed. Seriously. Bird! MC's a bird! Absolute bird! Monica bursts into laughter. Oh my god, your face is a picture right now. More teasing. Lovely. Bird! Absolute bird! I'm only messing with you. You know that, right? I nod. I know. I just never took you for the teasing type. Bird! It's like, wait, what? Yeah, what was that? You do look cute when you're flustered. Nothing. Let's just go upstairs. Monica dismisses my question quickly as we make our way up. Once in my room, I ask Monica for her USB. She passes it to me, and I start to load the file and hook up to the printer. Whilst I'm doing all of that, Monica sits on my bed, simply looking around. Your room's much cleaner than I thought it'd be. I do clean pretty regularly. What do you take me for? Plus, it'd be kind of rude not to, cause obviously you were coming over. That sounded better in my head. You're very considerate. I sheepishly smiled back at her. Also, I've got the file up. Looked really professional, but my section is still blank. My voice trails off. Sorry, I forgot to send something over. You don't have to apologize. If you want, you can quickly type up one of your poems up. Or we can find one online together. No pressure. I give the choice some thought. I decide to grab my notebook out of my bag and flick through the pages. My gaze then fixates on my poem Horizon. That seems to be received pretty well, so I decided to type that. Once finished, I saved the file just in case my computer decides to act up. I glance over at Monika and her eyes fixate on each other for a moment. She suddenly averts her eyes with a noticeable red tint to her face. I can't explain it, but there's this sort of tense feeling when it's just the two of us. When we ride, just the two of us. Just the two of us. It's not a bad feeling at all. It feels more romantic, I suppose. So, how many copies are we gonna need? I mean, the main document itself is 6 pages. And there's 24 desks in the club room. She thinks for a bit. That would mean about 144. I'll just put 150 just to be sure. That should be enough. Well, damn. How much fucking printer paper do you have? I set up the document for printing. It starts quite smoothly. Eventually, however, it soon starts to stall. No! On instinct, I slap the machine twice. Come on, you stupid fucking thing! Boom! Another pair of hits. Work, damn it! This is hopeless. Monika sighs deeply. What? What is it, woman? What are you gonna be on my ass for? I turn to face her, genuinely perplexed. Did she just... Sorry. We could barely look each other in the eye for a few minutes. The room is silent, aside from the fans on my computer and the whirring of the printer. The sound soon to stop and the printer beeps. Look at the small LCD display. Out of ink. Fucking great. I bet you're out of the magenta color as well. As before, Monika notices my frustration, and her own expression seems to almost match it. The look in her eyes, however, carries the feeling of everything's going wrong. I get up from my desk. Hey, I'm just gonna get some water. Before I can step out of the door, I hear Monika shoot up from my bed, and she clings tightly to me, holding her head against my chest. Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey! Monika? I fall silent as Monika's glassy eyes focus on mine. Dude, the printer fucking broke. Why are you crying for? Sorry, it's just that I've been so stressed about the Dude, it's a fucking festival. Just print out some fucking sheets of paper and, Yuri's working on the atmosphere stuff, so that's already handled. Natsuki's baking the cupcakes, and Sayuri's helping the two of them out. Like, seriously. What exactly are you worried about? Because you literally have the easiest job out of everybody else here. I just really want to get it right. Dude, this is the literature club. How many people did you honestly expect to join? To my shock, Monika starts to cry, but I'm still able to make out her words clearly. Like, I get, wanting things to go right, but you kind gonna have to be a realist here. Like, you may get like 1 or 2 people, maybe, but the appeal of literature just simply isn't there. She's been working hard for the festival, probably a bit too hard, some would say, dude. I hate to see all this work go to waste. Bruh, you haven't exactly shown me what Monika's been doing to be so stressed out, so like, what? You know the saying, you know, show don't tell? This is pretty much just telling. You're telling me she's stressed out, but you haven't shown me anything that she could be stressed out really about. It takes me a while, but I soon wrap my arms around her in return. Again, I don't know how she's going to react to it, but at the same time, it just feels right. Monika's once hastened breathing starts to slow. She emits a short yet comfortable hum as she closes her eyes. Her hugs are warm and slightly relaxing, though I'm not entirely sure if that last part applies more to her than it does to me. I've taken notice that her shoulders have loosened a bit and her breathing has returned to a steady pace. Do you want to head out front for a bit of fresh air? Monika pulls away from me, her arms still wrapped loosely around my waist. I think that'd be good for me, thanks. She then unwraps her arms and we head outside. Once we're outside, Monika exhales loudly in relief. I will give this props though, this is still better than Emerald Heart. Hands down. You okay? Yeah. She soon sighs. Sorry for freaking out back there. Hey, Monika, you don't need to apologize. But I'm just letting the smallest things get to me. You really are. Monika looks me deep in the eyes. I really want to get this right. I know you do, but... I stop as I try to think of how best to word this. It's taking a toll on you, that much is obvious. And honestly, I don't want to see you beat yourself up over things you can't control. There's a bit of silence. You're gonna make the event great regardless of what happens. I promise that. Thanks. There's a bit more silence between us. It's a silence full of understanding. An idea then pops into my head. How about we go to the library and get them printed there? That sounds like a good idea. Monika beams at me. I start to step back inside. Let me get my jacket. I quickly rush upstairs and pick out the first jacket I can find. My usual black pleather? What the fuck is a pleather? I'm assuming that's a typo. Congratulations. I'm still surprised at how good of a condition it's in. I fetch my wallet. Can't really get this sorted out without my member card. A thought crosses my head, but I instantly suppress it. Nah, that'd be awkward. This isn't a Comrade, you okay up there? Monika calls to from downstairs. Yeah. I then head back downstairs. Monika is waiting for me with both a smile and slightly red cheeks. You ready to go? I return her smile. She nods and we head off. The walk to the library is a mostly quiet one, aside from some small talk. The silence in between those brief moments of conversation isn't as awkward as I'd worried it would be. To the contrary, it's also quite comforting. Out of the corner of my eye, I can notice Monika taking small glances at me. But I don't bring attention to it for the sake of keeping the comforting atmosphere from shifting. We soon make it to the library and enter, searching for the nearest computer, which thankfully doesn't take us long. I take a seat and start logging in, whilst Monika takes a seat between me and a nearby window. As I'm preparing the file to print open the pamphlets, I realized that I can't remember how many sheets Monika said we needed. Hey, how many sheets did you say we... My voice comes to a halt as I look over at Monika. She's gazing out of the window, seemingly lost in a daydream. Of course. It's like Monika, good for nothing fucking bitch. Wait. She's resting her hand on my thigh! Without a word or a second thought, I gently rest my hand on top of hers and smile gently to myself. Oh man, fucking double, man. Taking 2 shots in a row. I'm literally running out of Mountain Dew in this can. And then this is a completely new can too. Alright, number 1, cheers. Ah. There. Number 1. Alright. Yeah, we're damn near empty. Okay. Number 2. Ah. Alright, what is that, 5 now? After a minute like this, Monika looks back at me and returns my smile, not even noticing that our hands are touching. Maybe she was fully aware of what she was doing. What were you asking again? Not once does that smile leave her radiant face. I just wanted to ask how many sheets we need. I kinda forgot. Well, Her eyes flick downwards and she finally notices our hands. We retract our hands and look away from each other, blushing profusely. Sorry, I just spaced out. Her delivery doesn't carry the certainty she was trying to give off. Monika, it's fine. Besides, isn't spacing out supposed to be my job? Sometimes I gotta fill in for you in that department. She giggles cutely. Thank God you didn't say gently, or else I would have just ended it right here. Oh, and you said you were printing 150. I nod as I begin the process. Given the sheer amount of paper needed, the printing process takes a good few minutes. Whilst we wait, both Monika and I make timid, flustered glances at each other. Before all the pages are printed, I decide to buy a cheap folder to keep them all together. Once we have everything sorted, we make our way back onto the street. We're just blocking the street. We're all just blocking the street. It isn't too long till my stomach rumbles. Maybe I should have had a little bit more for breakfast. Hey Monika, hey yo shawty. Yeah? Feeling kinda hungry. You mind if we find somewhere to eat? Of course I don't mind. In fact, I know a place that's pretty close by. You've probably seen it in at least like 50 different DDLC mods by now. Because I'm pretty sure I know what this is gonna be. In that case, you lead the way. Drumroll, yep, here it is. Of course, how did I call it or did I call it? After a relatively short walk, we find ourselves in a cafe. The radio plays a soft tune and the atmosphere itself seems quite cozy. Hey, hey, hey! I'm liking it. Monika sure got a good eye for places like this. See, I like it when they do something new with the music, bruh. We seat ourselves at a booth near the main window at the place. I scan the menu. Prices seem pretty standard, nothing too cheap, nothing overly expensive. See anything you like? I'll probably get the chicken and white rice. I know, I'm basic as hell. For some reason, that seems to get a chuckle from Monika. Oh, comrade. You know a lot of things, but basic certainly isn't one of them. Monika gazes out the window. a sly smile forming on her lips. A moment passes in silence, a silence only broken by the sounds of the kitchen radio. So, you want to come with me to order? Of course. We go up to the counter together and order our food. Monika ends up ordering a salad. Because of course she does. Fucking vegan ass. I was insistent on paying, something that she was ready to protest until realizing that I was the only one of us that brought any money. Of course. The look on her face suggests that she doesn't mind it though. We return to the booth and begin to wait. The pair of us start a more lively conversation during the wait. We end up going from the festival and music to what we've been up to since the second year. All of it seems like mere nostalgic reminiscing until... You know, comrade, I miss talking to you like this. Honestly, I have too. Like, we've got more in common than I realized. Monika's cheeks adopt a red haze that fades as quickly as it had appeared. Bro, how many times has, like, they said stuff like, oh, cheeks are red, bro, or you're red as a fucking tomato, bro, or like this, cheeks adopt a red haze that fades as quickly. How many times has something like that been said? Because if I was taking a shot for every time something like that had been said, I probably would have gone through 3 freaking cans by now. Good thing I just stuck it to just anytime the word gently appears, which in and of itself is a lot. Maybe there's a little more to it than that. She whispers, but I'm able to hear what she says. I look down and notice that our hands are touching once again. However, upon looking up, Monika's gaze meets mine. Oh, Monika got the riz! Unlike when this happened back at the library, she appears fully aware of what she's doing. Monika? Comrade. Oh, Monika got the riz! Her certain tones silence me. My heart is pounding harder than ever before. Her face fills my vision, and the one thing I can focus on are her eyes. Her green eyes! Her emerald eyes! There's been something I've wanted to tell you. For a while now. She moves to interlock my fingers with her own. Her touch is warm. Despite the growing blush on her face, her confidence doesn't falter. Is this really happening? Is Monika about to rinse me up? It's been something I've been holding in for a while. It wasn't until recently that I discovered that it never left me. I slightly tighten my grip on her hand. A smile forms across my lips, merely masking how much I'm internally freaking out. I'm listening. Monika giggles cutely. God, it feels like something out of a cheesy movie. She pauses and averts her gaze, if only for a moment. Well, the truth is that
Bruh! With the blue balls again? Bruh!
Seriously, what the fuck? Monika is then suddenly cut short by some knocks on the window, followed by 2 distinctly familiar voices. The pair of us look to the glass and, to my surprise, it's Sayori and Natsuki. I can't clearly make out what either of them are saying, but they've quickly started going towards the cafe entrance. On instinct, both Monika and I retract our hands and our eyes avert away from one another's. Hey, you two! Just came in here to blue ball you! Sayori's the first to come over. She smiles at us both before taking a seat next to me. I knew there was another reason why you wanted to help Monika, comrade. Natsuki soon comes in after and takes a seat next to Monika. You're way too predictable. No! No, ain't no way. It's not. I'm at a loss for words. What are you two doing here anyways? I could ask you the same thing. Natsuki pouts in frustration.
We ran out of some ingredients we need and decided to go get them. Then I got hungry.
It's good seeing Sayuri back to her usual self.
Then we went past you and saw you and Monika holding it.
Sayuri stops herself as soon as she notices Monika, who hasn't said a word since either of them joined us.
You okay, Monika?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just gotta use the bathroom. One sec. Monika hurriedly gets up and excuses herself before rushing over to the cafe's restroom. Bruh, is this like gonna be like one of those things that Monika's like gonna freak out over and be like, oh, this is the cause of all my problems because I got blue-balled by Sayuri and Natsuki. On top of being so stressed out and my comically abusive dad. I'm assuming that's like what they're going for. Just because, you know, Monika's dad walked in and everyone else just started freaking out and she went upstairs like, oh my gosh. That's what they're insinuating. That's what they're suggesting is the case. It'd just be funny if they added this on top of the 13 reasons why, if you catch my drift. From the quick glance I got of her face, she looks utterly embarrassed. My mind replays what she was saying before she was cut off. She can't have been trying to... Oh, my God. She wasn't she? I mean, she literally said the words, I love... My voice turns into a grumble as I place my hands over my face in my own embarrassment. How the fuck are you now just picking up on this? Memories of everything that led up to this moment swirl around in my head. Fuck it, it seems so obvious now. Why didn't I notice it sooner? I really am dense, aren't I? Honestly, this is probably one of the least dense MCs ever. At least he did pick up on it.
Comrade.
Sayuri's voice sends my hands slowly back to the table, but I stay silent. Yeah? My eyes dart nervously between Natsuki and Sayuri. Yes, Natsuki looks like she's wondering what drugs I'm on. Sayuri gives me a knowing, slightly regretful smile. Almost like she realized what was going on. Comrade? Natsuki's tone reaffirms her confusion. Sayuri glances at her, only adding to it. Sayuri, what the hell is going on? Sayuri stands up and quickly goes over to Natsuki and starts whispering. Judging by her expression, she seems to be relaying everything about me and Monika. Better her saying it than me struggling to get it out. Nat's expression shifts from one that say wait, what the fuck? Nat's expressions shifts from one that say I knew it. Is that even English? To one of utter disbelief. After Sayuri finishes, she sits back down next to me and Natsuki as a moment before she looks straight at me. Is she really gonna... Her voice trails off as I nod, silently confirming what she'd just been told. She sighs. Ah, man, we really blue-balled this dude, huh? I know I teased you about that, but... if I knew that was going on... I'm so... Bro, what do you have to be sorry for, bro? Like, dude, Natsuki was actually being base, and now she just kinda got cringe. Natsuki is fine. The blush doesn't leave my cheeks. I had no idea that she... Sayuri pats me on the back.
Hey! A man is fallen into the river of Lego City. Quick, dispatch the brand new Kobe Bryant rescue helicopter! If you don't want to make a big deal out of this, that's okay.
Natsuki nods in agreement, her eyes still seemingly full of regret. She honestly got nothing to be sorry about. It's not like she was meant to know what Monika was going to ask. I sure as hell didn't expect it. The tense silence is then broken by Monika coming back to join us. Sorry I took so long. Monika takes a seat next to Natsuki. So, Sayuri, how'd the prep with Yuri go? Monika's demeanor has completely shifted from when we'd last seen her. It's almost like she's trying to put aside what happened as to not make the situation awkward.
It went great. I promised her I wouldn't spoil anything, but we think you guys are gonna love it.
In that case, I look forward to it.
As do I.
Natsuki opts for a wide, toothy grin instead of words. And that's it. Sayuri and Natsuki didn't stay for much longer. They left not long after mine and Monika's food arrived. My best guess is that they decided to eat somewhere else. Either that, or they thought it'd be best to give us some time alone. Probably the latter. Of course, I'm not complaining. More time with Monika is always definitely welcome. Especially with food as good as this. Honestly, I'm more excited about the food than Monika. Monika and I spent a little bit longer in town than either of us had planned. Again, couldn't complain about spending more time with her. Better yet, she seemed a bit more relaxed in aftermath of her seemingly failed confession. She didn't bring it up, and for her sake, neither did I. I'm just waiting for her to come out. Well, she collects her belongings. I'd also handed her the folder with the sheets in, as she said she'd assembled them when she got back. In time, she comes out. Got everything?
Yep. Thanks for the day. I really enjoyed myself. Aside from a few hiccups, I think we made a good team.
There's no worry. If you ever want to have another day this, you can... If you ever want to have another day this, you can all... You forgot the word like! Dude, it's like, I don't understand this. Like, this isn't just like some random, oh, you forgot to put the word the in there, or the word to. Like, that can happen. But when you're forgetting, like, full-on words like, you know, the word like, what was the other one? I've forgotten it, but, like, this is what, the fourth time that one has happened, where you just completely forgot a whole-ass word, and not just, like, you know, a conjunction, or, like, you know, misspelt a word. There's no misspellings, you just completely forgot to put words in here. It's like someone just went through the script and randomly took out words here and there just to fuck with y'all. Oh my gosh. Like, I remember complaining about this in Encore about the typos, but this ain't even just typos. This is just straight up forgetting to add words in here. I stopped myself at the realization of what I'm saying. I mean, what I'm trying to say is that I enjoy myself too. Ah, comrade. She then steps closer to me. I might take you up on that offer. I already see the word. Alright. I maybe got like 2 shots left. Matter of fact, that's exactly what I have left. 2 shots. I got 1 more after this. Alright. Cheers, comrades. Deciding to seize the moment before she can, I run my hands down Monika's arms and gently squeeze her hands in my own. She giggles at the feeling. I was wondering... I feel Monika's grasp closing tightly. We gently on my... I'm out of shots. This is the last one. As a matter of fact, it's only half a shot. That's it, I'm out. Yeah, I'm completely out. Cheers. Alright, count them up. That's 7 shots, or 6.5 shots. Well, you know, we'll just round it up to 7. That was 7 shots. The word gently in this episode alone was said 7 times. After our event's finished, would you like to spend some more time at the festival? Not what I really wanted to ask, but I guess it'll suffice. Without a second thought, Monika gives my hands another squeeze and gets on her tiptoes. Oh my gosh, MC the Riz God! MC the Riz God! He got that Riz game! Her smile seems brighter when she's this close. I'd love to. After saying that, Monika takes a step back, presumably trying to avoid our faces getting too close. Part of me thinks she wouldn't mind that, though. To be completely honest, I wouldn't mind it either. I guess I'll see you tomorrow? See you tomorrow. After that, Monika starts to walk back home whilst I retreat back into the warmth of mine. I hang my jacket by the door and then slump on the couch. What a bloody day, mate! I sigh to myself. A sigh that's a mix of exhaustion and slightly suppressed excitement. Out of everyone that may have liked me like that, I never would have expected Monika to be one of them. In all fairness, I think part of her might know I like her too. Honestly, I've not been the most subtle with concealing that. Who knows? We'll have more time together at the festival tomorrow. Could something happen between us? Guess I'll have to just wait and see. Transition! Wait, what? Monika's bedroom 2 hours later. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I thought that was the end of the episode. My heart's pounding. Part of me regrets not being able to tell Comrade how I truly feel. Bro, he already knows. But at the same time, maybe today wasn't the right time. Dude already knows. You're acting like he's just a complete moron. Like, dude, this isn't main DDLC MC. This is freaking within MC. He may be a beta, but he's not a complete idiot. Maybe I'll tell him after the festival. I really hope it goes well. Wait, what? That was it? That was it? Really? Just for that? We had that whole transition just to hear Monika think 5 lines and that's it. Well, I mean, it's the day of the festival. Okay, whatever. Anyways, if you enjoyed this episode of Doki Doki with it, make sure to hit that like button. As actually, there was actually something interesting going on in this episode. Things are finally starting to happen. I don't have to just make up random ass titles. I can actually put something interesting that happened in this episode in the freaking title and thumbnail, bro. But with all that being said, if you want to see more of this, all this stuff, more daily DDLC content, make sure to hit that sub button, turn on that bell. For as I said, this is the one-stop shop for daily DDLC content. I'm gonna try and get back on the daily grind set again. And as always, until next time, so long, comrades.
Hey, Monika, hey, Monika, hey, Monika.